Now in this video, this video is kind of an overview to a certain extent, but it's much more about your primary objective. Everything that you do on the internet has to have a purpose. It has to be quite focused. What is so important is the content. Content is king. There's no point just writing stuff for the sake of writing stuff. You want to have a purpose to your writing, and it doesn't need to be technical when you first come online. You can just write about your experience, because people do buy from people, and they'll buy into you. Even what you're doing on a daily basis, with the kids, or with your work, or if you're out traveling around the world, people like that and buy into that. And if that's the way that you want to do it, that's absolutely fine. When you start off, you can do that kind of social thing and just blog in a social way, because you get things that just crazy things that just go viral. So you're not tied down to one particular method of marketing, if you like, or one particular type of or a way of blogging. What you just want to do when you start off is just get your message out. It's just kind of tell people, but just don't do it for the sake of doing it and write what I would consider crap, because it's not worth reading. If it's interesting, you're interested, write about yourself, talk about your troubles and strifes, and what you've achieved or what you haven't achieved. Because that's kind of the starting point. But have a purpose to whatever you're writing. But the most important thing, your primary objective, and I just really want to get this home to you, is this little baby here. Is the landing page. Everything, every article that you write, and every video that you do, and every blog comment that you do, everything to a certain extent should be geared towards that. I'm not saying it all, because you're going to write and do videos about your personal life and that there, and you don't want to be selling. You want to build a relationship at time. But when you're serious and you want to make money, you really got to get people to this splash page, because that's the key. The more people that see this splash page, the more money you're going to make. It's as simple as that. I've been in sales a long time now, and it is just a numbers game to a certain extent. There is a quality issue in there in terms of your presentation or the quality of your content. Sure, it comes into play, but even at that, if you put this page in front of enough people, and people will buy into it. It's as simple as that. It's just the law of averages. That's just life in itself. So everything needs to be geared towards this, and not only that, the Empower Network give you all the tools and all the splash pages. Now, Dave and Dave are a fantastic team, and I know from emails that they send out that they trial and test all of these splash pages, and they convert extremely well. Look, the minimum amount of people that you're going to get opting into any of these splash pages, provided that it's targeted traffic, is about 30%, 20% if it's real garbage. And then what about real garbage? I've driven traffic to this splash page from everywhere in the world, and they've opted in. It's been no good to me, because half of them can't read, but nevertheless, they've opted into it. I don't know why, but they have done. But for me, it just proves that no matter where this splash page is in the world, people see it and opt into it. So it's kind of crazy, but I just really want to force home this issue. Everything that you do on the internet, especially to make money, you've got to be able to drive targeted traffic to this page, whether it's video marketing, article marketing, forum marketing, paid marketing, whatever it is. Target traffic back to this, and the more people you get to see this page, the more money you're going to make. Now, I just again want to touch base with those people that have their own blog and say, well, why do I need another blog? I want to make money. Absolutely fine. Look, the way that I work mine is that I have my blog there, and I'm not going to run into this, and I just transfer the information. I copy and paste it from my own blog and put it into the Empower Network for another reason. And this is a powerhouse of a blog, and it just boosts all my articles. And so either way, it's a win-win situation. If you're just starting out, think yourself absolutely lucky, because there's a lot of heartache, pain. I know I've said it in other videos, putting your own blog together. Don't want to get bogged down with that now. But if you're just starting out, see this blog in itself, see the Empower Network blog for writing articles and doing videos, you've got the best possible chance for being to be able to get ranked on the first page of Google. Honestly, it really is a powerhouse, and the Empower Network is going from strength to strength. It's just incredible. So the other thing that I just want to address is a lot of people would say to me, but what do I write about? I'm going to cover that in the next video when we start to kind of structure our articles and that there, maybe do a bit of keyword research. But in the Empower Network itself, there's everything that you need is in the Empower Network. And when you progress and you make a bit of money, I mean, if you're strapped for cash and you've just got the $25 each month at the minute, it's absolutely fine. Then you're going to have to do it a little bit. You're going to have to work a little bit harder than maybe somebody that does have a bit of cash, because once you make your first sales or your few first sales, you want to upgrade to the inner circle, because this inner circle is wonderful. I mean, these are all the top internet marketers, network marketers, and they share all their tactics, their tips and tricks, and not only that, they have a huge amount of experience, and you can write about this all day long. I mean, marketing is marketing to a certain extent, but just to let you know that if you do have the money, upgrade to the inner circle, because in here, I mean, let me just clarify. Making money online it's not just black and white. There's a psychology to it. Dave and Dave do a great, especially David Woods does a fantastic job of the selling. But you've got to understand the psychology, you've got to understand the terminology, and when you incorporate, the more you read and the more you listen to successful people and how they do it, the more that transcends into your articles and into your videos, if it's article and video marketing that you want to go down. Just on that point, this series of videos will cover paid marketing, so whatever way that you want to be able to do it. We're going to cover YouTube as well, setting up your YouTube channel. We're going to be covering all that in these series of videos, but I just wanted to point that out to you, that everything that you need is here in the Empower Network and in the inner circle. And as you progress, the Costa Rica intensive is just incredible. You learn so much. It just really opens your eyes. But for me, what was really definitive for my success online, and I'm not a millionaire by any stretch, but I work from home and I make a decent wage now, which is, and it's really only happened over this past I would say 6 weeks. But that's been it's been a long and arduous process getting there, because I'd done an awful lot of things wrong. But one thing I will state to you right now is that if you're watching my series of videos, I'm going to guide you in a way so that you avoid all the pitfalls that I done things that I was told not to do, and I just wanted to take a broad brush to the whole internet marketing thing. And I delved a little bit too deep in all of it. I've great knowledge right the way across the board, but it just held my progress up, because it made it a lot more frustrating. I wanted to learn it all. That's not what you've got to do. If you want to blog. If you want paid marketing. You want to market on Facebook, you just market on Facebook until you master one particular method or system, and then you progress on to the next. And that's how it works. Initially, it's a little bit daunting. Don't worry about it, because like everything else, it starts to pan out. But provided you get the right help and support, I'm going to give that to you, and I'm going to point you in the right direction every time. I will not ask you to do anything that I wouldn't do myself, but most importantly, I'm just going to ensure that you avoid all the pitfalls. So when you come into the Empower Network, when you're watching these videos, you get your blog set up, because your blog is your real estate on the internet. It gives you a base to be able to work from, and then you branch out from all of that. But we're going to cover it all. What we will also do in the next video is I'm going to show you how to set up your autoresponders with Aweber. And again, you're probably thinking, oh my god, don't, because let me just show you. David Wood sends out what we call swipe email, so you don't have to do any of the thinking, you don't have to do any of the writing or putting any of these together. You can do, but let me just show you this one here. Hey guys, here's the emails Robert promised last night. Good job on helping get 200 people to syndicate the blog post, and we help each other. But when you click on that, you can see all you do is you would copy and paste that would be your headline, and then the rest of it, and you just put that into your autoresponder and post it out. I'm going to teach you how to do all this, so don't be worrying about that. But everything's done for you. It's a very, very simple process, And in the next video, I think we'll go through that. We'll look at getting your Aweber set up. We'll look at keyword research, and then we'll start to look at article marketing and how to structure your articles. But in order to drive targeted traffic, we're going to be looking at the YouTube and videos and how to put those together properly and to drive traffic. And we're also going to be looking at paid marketing. Right off the bat, I would say to you, if you've got the money, and only if you've got the money, then what you want to do is probably set aside, you know, $100 or a couple of $100 each month for paid traffic. It's the quickest way to be able, one, to build your list, and two, to be able to make money. It takes a bit of time. You want to be blogging every single day. You know, you want to do a blog post every single day. So I'm going to cut that off here. Now, I hope that gives you an idea, but I just want to leave you with this, you know, this image in your head, which is this landing page. That is the key to your success. More people see it, the more money you're going to make. And over these next couple of videos, we're going to piece it all together. So listen, guys, that's the start of it. We're really going to now start to get down to the serious business, and that's driving traffic and making some money. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video.